Let's see what Hikaru comes up with. King d4. So he's just saying, all right, you can play h3 if you want. I don't care. I literally don't care. I'm going to go king c5 and king b6.
Okay, here we go. So I think I'm going to just play normal. Actually, no, let's play the Trumpowski. Let's do something off the beaten path. All right, he plays that. I'll play e3, all very standard. c5. Now takes is completely fine here. I mean, knight c3 is fine. Every move is kind of okay here. Let's think about it. So which one do I want to play? Knight c3 is also a move. dc5 is what I'm going to do. It's a very slow move, not a great move, of course, but it's something to play. Also, I'm trying to take Nodirbek out of theory. Essentially, I'm just trying to play chess, for lack of a better word. Again, this is 10 plus 2, so with increment, the whole situation is a little bit different. Plays e6. Now, b4 actually a move here is what I'm trying to figure out. Or do I have to play like c4, knight c3? And c4, knight c3 is definitely playable. Let me think for a second. Play c4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play c4 here. I'm kind of I don't know if c4 is a good move, but it's something to do. It creates a game. I'll go knight c3, of course. If d4 I take, I assume, although I can take f6 as well. What he does, I mean, I assume he's going to play d4. That's just my assumption, but let's see. Bishop b4, that's also an interesting choice. That feels kind of weird, actually. I have queen b3 as a move. Queen b3, knight 6 castles is kind of wild. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm a little bit unsure what this is exactly. Thing is, if he plays knight c6, I might just castle queenside. I mean, it might be bad, but it's either bad or it's really, really good. That's the problem here, is I don't know which one it is. My gut tells me that castles is a good move, though. So I think I'm going to trust my gut here. Yeah, I think I'm going to trust my gut. I think castles is a good move. Maybe it's not. I don't know, but this looks very scary for black. I'd also add, I think this game is going to be decided in the opening. See what he does. So I feel like he's behind by a tempo somehow. It's like, as I look at this, I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, what is he down? Like, it looks, yeah, he's just down a tempo because he played takes and he played here. So he basically had to waste 2 tempi. So he's down a tempo. Like, if his bishop was on e7 or c5, I think this is completely fine. But he wasted a tempo, and I think it's a very critical tempo, objectively. Yeah, let's see what he does here, because he is thinking for a long time, which tells me that he's a little bit unsure of what's going on. Plays h6. Interesting choice. So now, I mean, if I take, what am I missing here? I'm actually really confused. What am I missing? I'm really confused. I must be missing something here. But what am I missing here? I mean, it's just a pawn. I also could have taken d5 first, mate. Oh, maybe I should have taken... Nah, he goes queen a5. I think this is correct. I was just wondering if I could have gone here, 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 but he has queen a5, and I mean, that seems messy. So I think this is correct. I'm actually very confused. Like, I don't understand what Nodirbek is doing. I think I'm just winning here, unless I'm just crazy out of my mind. Which is always possible, of course. But he is thinking forever, so I think I am actually in very good shape here.
Yay! Stanicam just took $5 out of Bezos's pocket. Thanks. Play Road 4.
See, what is he going to do? Queen f6 doesn't look right. dc4 is bad. gf6 is bad. I mean, I think Nodirbek just blundered. I think it's just that simple. He just blundered, and if I play some good moves, I'll win the game. If I don't, this might not be that simple, but I should be winning here. I'm betting this is already like +3 or something, because the way that he's thinking is not what's the word? It's not the way he should be thinking if this was like just normal. Let's see. Okay, so he takes with the queen. Of course, I take. Now he's gonna have to take, but then I just take and take. I mean, I'm just honestly confused by everything Nodirbek's done. He can't even move the knight because he loses the bishop. All right. Whoops! Don't do. Oh yeah. Get your hand off the mouse. If he had played bishop c3, I would have lost the game right there. Oh my god, that would have been. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, now knight b4, I can play up a pawn. Queen c2 looks like a very good move, but again, let's think about this for a second. If I play a3, bishop a5. I mean, knight b4 is a clean pawn. It's just a question of whether it's the right play or not. Think about this for a second. Queen c2, castles, knight b6. Queen c2, castle. I mean, it's a pawn. I have 3 minutes though. I think this is actually, I should use my time here and see if I can find something better than just the endgame with knight b4. Queen c2, castles, knight b6. Queen f6, knight 8, bishop f5. Bishop d3. Knight d4, yeah, 84, rook c8, rook c8, knight c7 is probably good. Queen c2 seems like the right move. Bishop b5 is also another. No, bishop b5 is queen c5. It's either queen c2. No, I don't like it. I think it's just play the end game here. Let's just take. Now I have bishop b5 here with a3 maybe. King 7, a3, bishop f5, a4, rook c8, king d2, a6, bishop a4. I mean, I think that I just got to play this the safe way. If bishop g4, I have f3, I believe. I mean, if I can't win this, well, that's my own fault. I mean, I'm just up a pawn here for nothing. Yeah, so let's just go here. Again, I'm just up a pawn here. Maybe there was a way to win with queen c2, but I don't want to get too deep into the weeds where it becomes something very complicated and messy and hard to win. So I'm just going to play knight e2, knight c3, f3, e4, just play this position up a pawn. And if I can't win this, I can't win this. But if I can't win this, I have nobody to blame except myself, because I'm just up a pawn here for absolutely nothing. Just play a6. I guess I take. Let's go f3. Consolidate. Knight c3. Knight d4 here. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if I can't win this position, I have nobody to blame except myself, because I'm literally just up a pawn here for absolutely nothing. And I'm just going to create this great bastion, bring the king, play rook c1. So yeah, let's see what's he going to do. I'm up 2 minutes, which is good. King e7. Let's go knight d4, hit the bishop. I guess I'll just go here and rook c1 again. Up a pawn. Hard, really hard to see how I'm not just much better. I can even just trade rooks, and I assume up a pawn in this endgame. I mean, I can play h4 if I want. He wants to go rook h6, which I understand. Reroute the knight to f4. Does h4 make sense here or not? Like, is h4 really a threat for black? Is a question mark. Okay, h4 I can play. Rook c1, rook g6, rook e1, e6, e3. Can also just go e4 here, I realize. e4 and king e3 also looks very attractive. I think I'm gonna go e4, king e3 here. Just bring my king into the center. Or rook c1. I guess let's just go here. So he's obviously trying to move fast, which he should be. b3 is a move. I don't necessarily love it, but I think it's okay. I just want to go like rook c1, rook c3, and should just be much better. Again, it's not like this is just winning on the spot. But I just don't really see anything from him. So let me take the cursor off the board. It goes a5, which I actually kind of understand. I think I should just play rook c1 here. Rook c3. I can also check if I want. Do I really want to? I don't think it makes any sense at all. So let's just go here, play rook d1. d1, rook b3, takes knight f5, knight g7. Bishop b3, knight f5, same thing. So let's go here. Oh, I had rook c5 also, which I just realized I missed. I had rook c5. But again, this is a great position. Trying to think which square I want to put the rook on, though. That's what I'm thinking. It was g5. Okay, that's a strange move also. Question is, do I put the rook on d3 or d2? I actually think I put the rook on d2 for some reason. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the rook... Rook d2 or rook d3? Very tough question. Rook d2 or rook d3? This is the $1 million question. I also have rook c5, rook b3 is... that's also good, but that's not what I want. So let's see. d3, 6, d5. I mean, this should just be correct. Point is that rook c5 is just a huge threat. I don't know if d3 or d2 is right, but I'm going to assume that guarding the pawn somehow it's better here than here, but I don't see any big difference between the two moves. Let's see what he does. I mean, the problem is just I have rook c5. This is actually the big problem for black, because I don't actually know what he's supposed to do. He finds rook c8, which is actually the only move I think that doesn't lose the game on the spot, but still. Go here in rook c5. I mean, pawns are too weak here, I think. Okay. I'm gonna go here to hit the pawn. I could have checked, maybe check and then rook d3 was better, but it's what it is. Now I have h4 here, which is obviously very strong. And also take on a5 first. Let's see. I assume this is, wait, okay. No moves, take your time. No need to panic here. h4 takes. Yeah, I think takes, h4 takes. I mean, yeah, this must be winning with h4. And if he doesn't take b3, he just loses. So let's go h4. Go here. No rook a6 because I just take the bishop. And if bishop f7, I think I can just go check. I can also just go rook b5 and takes, which I think is what I'm going to do. It goes there. So if I go rook takes h4 is rook a6, which I mean that's also winning, I think. But do I really want to go into any of that or not is a big question. Rook b5, trade, bishop e6, king f2, h3, g4. I mean, rook b5 has to be winning, but is it the cleanest way to win is the question. Rook a5 also makes sense. Oh no, rook a5 is rook b2. I think I'm just going to go for it. I think this is winning. I'm just going to trust my instincts here. I mean, I'm up a pawn. He's going to go h3 to get rid of the weakness, which is correct. But even if I go king d4 and f4, I mean, this has to be winning. h3 takes f4. If I put the pawn on f5 and go knight d5, then I can slowly rework everything, I assume. Put the pawn on a5. And I run the... Yeah, I mean, this has to be winning. So now the step one is to...
Let's see what Hikaru comes up with. King d4. So he's just saying, all right, you can play h3 if you want. I don't care. I literally don't care. I'm going to go king c5 and king b6.
Probably.
It's winning. It's winning.
You can even try like f4, f5, and to block the pawn f6 forever. And fix the pawn forever, I think so. Which can be another plan.
King c5, here it is.
Again, all my pawns are looking towards... like, I haven't put everything on dark squares yet. Now, f5 is definitely a move here. It's just a question of whether it's the right... But I think knight c3 and knight d5 has to be the right approach here. I mean, maybe I should have gone f5, honestly. But if f5 takes knight d5, I think I'm winning. And if f5, I just go e5. So yeah, this is going to be over pretty soon. Unless I'm insane. Which has happened. I have gone insane against Nodirbek before. But I don't see it here for him. It goes king e6 now. I assume f5 has to be correct. Now I'm going to go a4, a5, and there's just nothing he can do. I mean, this has to be winning. I'm getting the pawn super close here. There's just no way for him to stop it. I go a5. I can obviously throw in the check at any time. Let's see. Knight a4, knight c5 is one way to play. King d5 makes sense. I think king c5 actually makes even more sense. Oh, I can also go knight b5 and knight d6 here, which is kind of an interesting idea too. Like, this is really just a matter of what the way... How do I win this? That's really the only question. I go king b6, bishop a6. Yes, I think king b6, bishop takes... Wait, if I go king there... I think I'm going to go check, and I think I go here. Bishop d3 and then knight b5. e7. Easily winning. Why am I somehow missing this? I'm gonna go here. So I can go here, and this... Oh, wait a second. Okay. So I go king b6, bishop e2, knight d5. Okay. King d6, knight f6, king e5. Knight d7, and e4, f6 is winning. Wait, why didn't I just check? I'm gonna do this one. I'm pretty sure this is winning. Go here. But he's gonna have to yield something. He has to yield somehow. And then I get the knight to c5, and I mean, that's just over. Yeah, he has to yield, and it's GG. So he can't stay on this one, because then I go in and eat the juicer. So he has to stay on this one. Can't move the king, because then I get in. Yeah, he's busted. This game over. I go here, and knight c5, and now it's just GG. There we go. Very good. Very, very good. I go here. Why is king... I mean, even takes, I think, is winning here. I'm just going to go here. Yeah, he resigns. There we go. Big win. Big win. And that was actually very, very smooth. So we get the win, you guys. And we move on to the grand finale against El Fabiano.